Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
For sure messed up that intro. I didn't realize I started myself before I started the intro, but it is what it is. I appreciate all y'all for stopping by here tonight. The live chat is open, or the live stream is open to everyone. The live chat is only open to the members. We are here for the recap. I truly appreciate all y'all for stopping by here tonight. Hit that thumbs up button for your boy if you don't mind. So we are here to recap Change the Cheddar from this past Friday. And for those of y'all that don't know what that is, it is my member exclusive video here on Fridays that I give you my picks, my bets, all of that. But also the members have a chance to win either UFC cards or a sealed blaster of UFC cards every single week here. We have a winner this week. So, we'll get into that. But yeah, I just want to show you guys what is available. So that being said, this upcoming week for Change the Cheddar will be open to everyone, as it always is to every single one of you for the pay-per-view. But the card exclusive thing will only be available to the members. So if you're interested in that, become a member today on the Golden Octagon, or you can do it Friday, whenever you want to. Get yourself a chance to win free UFC cards and get all my final bets and picks every single week, but sometimes they're just terrible. But that's what we're here today to do. Recap this past weekend's bets. Could have gone better, but we didn't get swept, and that's the important part. So with that being said, let me tell you guys what we are going over today. So we will go over the Uncle I versus Walker 2 betting recap. I just said that. We got our giveaway winner. So shout out to our giveaway winner. And at the end of the show, we will follow up with any questions and answers, anything you guys have, just regular stuff as far as like memberships, anything like that. And then I figure I take a look at the card real quick before, the podcast on Wednesday and give you my quick thoughts. But before we get into it, let's shout out the chat. Let's see. Matt with the golden recap. I appreciate you stopping by today, Lush. Me and you've been chatting on IG, brother. Appreciate it, brother. And Matt is picking out his shirt right now. He's going to be Lush. Let's see if he gets it right. I'm betting it'll be a sick mega mind. Don't you dare say that, Austin. It's a new shirt we've never seen. Damn, I think you're right. Matt throwing curveballs. I may have worn this once before. It's a really old Conor McGregor. The King returns to battle. Let's see. Conor McGregor at the bottom. Sorry, my huge titties got in the way of me pulling out my shirt. Yeah, but not the greatest, y'all. So let's get into the recap. A lot of my parlays didn't hit. A lot of my straight bets were just kind of little dart throws, hoping for the best. But I'll give y'all everyone that wasn't here Friday kind of a little rundown of what happened, and then we'll go on from there. The original champ, indeed, no worries. You're an animal. All right, so let's get into the betting recap for those of you that weren't here on Friday. The way it went was we started off with $50 in our DraftKings, $50 in our PayPal, and $106.51 in our PayPal altogether. Not the most money in the world, but we're not starting off with a lot here this year. We're going to be trying to be smart with our bets and not lose a lot, and just try to hold on to most of our money as we can and just slowly build it along the year. So with that being said, I gave everyone my bets Friday. And we ended out with this in our bet. So we bet $30 out of our DraftKings and $35 out of our FanDuel We didn't take anything out of our PayPal, leaving us with 141.51. And then that's how we close the show. But how I close the show, how I'm probably going to close the show every week, is that's if I don't make any more degenerate bets like the degenerate that I am. But I did make one more. I shared it on the members only tab, maybe on the members only tab, but I for sure shared it on my Instagram story. I did make this one right, I think Saturday morning, right before the fights. I was like, I feel all right about this. Maybe I've like listened to too many people, but I'm going to throw a $20 dart at this one, 5 picks, plus 862. Needless to say, this one did not hit. Tom Nolan got absolutely demolished in the first round. That's what happens when you listen to everyone, because, I told everyone last week, I was like, he fought Nick Moda fought Cameron Van Camp that's basically has the same body style as Tom Nolan. And the last time that he fought someone exactly like that, he absolutely crushed him. And I know it's not something that you should really take into account as body styles, but I think when you're that tall, like for 155, your chin's probably not the best. And Nicholas Moda tested that this weekend. I should have listened to my gut and not put it in any parlays, but I did, and we end up not doing too good. But hey, it's not all sad news, because we did hit 2. Probably my most confident play this weekend was this top one right here, the Bruno Ferreira round 1 KO, where we did put $15 on that and win back 49.50. And right below that, we did hit, not in my tracked bets this week, but I did also give this to y'all on Friday as my, I have a free bet. I just, threw it in there. Farid Basharat, Marcus McGee, Waldo Cortez Acosta, and Bruno Ferreira. Also, those lines are probably way gone. That's probably why, it just wasn't a important one for Friday, but it was also a free untracked bet. But I did hit those 2, one back 75, in which over the past 2 days, the NFL has had no problem taking away that 75 that I won over this past weekend. So we are where we should be at now. I didn't let myself bet anymore. So currently, here we are. We have this is our entire bets for this past weekend. We did hit this top one in the very top left, Bruno Ferreira round 1 KO at plus 230. We hit that one. We didn't hit the $5 one for round 2. Obviously, we just needed one of those to hit to make it really worth our money. Our 6 leg lost, but 6 legs kind of tough to hit. We had a 3 leg here, $5. Semi the Jedi, Waldo Cortez Acosta. I feel like, personally, just looking back, I feel like an idiot, because why did I bet? Waldo Cortez could have finished Andre Arlovsky at any point during that fight, but instead he just salsa danced, then dry humped at him. So, it's his fault. That's not our fault. Everyone that bet that's not our fault. That's his fault. That's his fault. And we did not hit any of the, super long shot, change of cheddar parlays. And on DraftKings, one of our legs fell out. Manel Cat versus Marcus McGee. Waldo Cortez Acosta obviously did not finish Semi the Jedi. And our 2 super long shot bets, Weston Wilson by sub in round 2 or 3, didn't even get there, because the dude, as I said, was probably going to knock him out in the first round and start barking. And that's what happened. But, $2 to win 100 and something, it was worth a shot. I didn't expect to win those. And then the 6 leg right here in the middle at the bottom, the boosted from plus 811 to plus 1217. We did put $5 on that to win 65. We got close. We hit every leg besides Waldo Cortez Acosta in round 1 or 2. So we were this close to hitting that one. And then the last one, we needed, or that was the one that I popped up on here. I just put it on there as well, so I could track it myself. So closing out there at the finished, before the fights happened, our PayPal was 106, DraftKings was 0, FanDuel was 15. We had $121 in total, and we had a total of $85 in tracked bets. But we did hit two, one untracked. So the untracked one, we're not counting that one because it's untracked. And also, so our only bet that we hit this past weekend was Bruno Ferreira round one knockout at plus 230. We did put $15 on that and won back 49.50. But in total, our total now is 171 and 1 cent, which leaves us down $35.50, which honestly could have been way worse. I'm glad we won back at least half the money that we bet this weekend, a little bit more. So that's good. It was the first card of the year. I think everyone was just itching, just itching to make a bet. I know I personally was, and probably not the best start, but it's all right. I've had a good day today. No one can turn my tide today. Today is just going well. So with that being said, that is the recap for the bets for this weekend. If you guys are interested in that for this upcoming weekend, feel free to stop on in here Friday. It will be available to everyone to view because it is a UFC pay-per-view. So yeah, that being said, that's all of our track bets where we're at. Yeah, only down $35, not too bad. We did hit one that made back basically half the money that we bet in total, and all we need to do is hit two of those a weekend to break even. So we do any more than that, that's all we need. That's all we need. So hey, you know what? It is what it is. Let's see. You have y'all been chatting in here? I'm not sure. Okay, now here we go. Honestly, it's a blessing for my wallet that I can't bet online in Washington. You know what? It probably is. It probably is. All right. So that being said, that's our recap for this past weekend. So we will move on to our giveaway winner. And with that being said, what we do here for the giveaway every single Friday, if you guys want to jump into this, make sure you join the membership. What we did is take one fight from the entire card that to pick, and we let the members decide, hey, what's going to happen in this fight? And all of you guys put your predictions in the comment post that I put up, and we let it ride from there. And whoever gets it right got the choice this week of some UFC cards. I'll actually show them to you guys in just a second, or a 2023 Optic Blaster. And we did have a winner. Let me share my screen with you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because maybe not everyone is able to see this. But anyway, let's make sure we are sharing. So we are on my YouTube homepage. For those of you that want to join, you can join right there at that join area. But with that being said, on the community tab this week on Friday, well, that was me posting on eBay the other night, and that was the parlay that I put up. But here it is. Predict the fight correctly, win UFC cards, or a sealed 2023 Optic. Only one winner will be announced live Monday night, which is right now. Rules: make your prediction for the fight. Round winner method: the person correctly predicts the outcome will have a choice of the prizes above, the blaster or the cards. Example: gave you guys two examples. Please note that the exact score or exact time will only be used if there is a tie, and if there is still a tie after that, like people will pick the same score or somehow pick the same time. We will have a duck race. You guys know what a duck race is. We'll go on here live, randomize it to figure out a winner, and they will choose from the weekly prizes. And if there's two, I might just give away the other one because it is what it is. Anyway, the game is active now until the co-main event ends live Saturday night. So after the Jim Miller fight, I basically went through this and took a screenshot of all the answers that we had. So out of the answers that we had here, let me get them down here. We do have Austin win, although I want Walker to win. I'm going to go with Ankalaev sub in round 2. We'll leave Nate for a second because he is our winner. We had Ankalaev round 3 KO before the 3-minute mark. Ankalaev round 3 sub at 320. And Walker TKO round 2, 222. So that being said, there's only one correct answer there, and that is none other than our guy here, Nate Craig, Ankalaev round 2 KO around the 2-minute mark, but he's the only one that said Ankalaev round 2 knockout. So that being said, let me stop sharing my screen. Our guy, Nate Craig, is the winner this week. I'm not sure. Yeah, I was trying to chat with him a little bit on Instagram earlier. He is at work right now, but I will go ahead and flip my camera around and I will show everyone, what the prizes are for this week or for this past week. And on Friday this week, I'll announce the new prizes. And if you guys want to have a chance to win the prizes for the week, you got to join the membership. I'm going to be giving out free cards every single week to anyone that can guess the fight correctly. What am I doing here? There we go. So the prizes this week were this 2023 UFC Optic Blaster, one of my top 3 UFC products of the year, about $30. Got that in my Target last Friday. Or he could pick this lot of cards, which is a Tony Ferguson autograph, a Matt Brown autograph, a Magomed Ankalaev red out of 199 from Chronicles. If we can get this to focus. Let's see if it'll focus for the Magnum. Zhang Wei Li. And a patch from, what year is this? 2022 Select Magnum Zhang Wei Li patch. Anyway, that is what he was had to choose between. And let me wait on this to load. There we go. And this week, Nate Craig chose none other than the card. So the Blaster lives on until this upcoming week. So the Blaster will be active for this upcoming Friday, to the Monday, or you guys get what I'm saying. Starts Friday, in Saturday, and we'll announce it Monday. Yeah, you guys got it. And then I'll have to pick a few more cards for you guys to pick between them because I kind of want to make it about an even value, for everyone that's in the membership. I kind of want to make it, hey, this is what you could basically pay for your membership for a few months on the TGO support. I like the membership. So I'm guessing these are probably both worth about, well, this is worth $30, but this is probably worth about $35 to $40. So TGO support member, $5 a month. So you're getting 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You're getting like 8 months of a membership worth in cards if you can just guess a fight correctly just the one time and be the only one to do it, obviously. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in that, feel free to join, but obviously you don't have to by any means. I appreciate y'all just stopping by here every week, supporting your guy, and I truly appreciate it. So with that being said, that's all that I had kind of scheduled for the night. So we'll open the floor up to any Q&A for the for anyone that has, or I guess any of the members that have any questions about it or anything like that, or let me know what you guys would like to see in the cards next week, because if it's my choice, what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to go through and I'm going to see, hey, who's fighting on this card, which is what I'm about to do. That's what I should do. I'm going to go see who's fighting on the card and just basically get fighters from that card and just put them on there for the most part. That's what I did. I got the Ankalaev on here. I got everyone loves Tony Ferguson's autographs, and I got a Matt Brown and a Magnum Zhang Wei Li. She's not fighting too long from now either. But Magomed Ankalaev was kind of the main one from that card. I have at least a few on there fighting from that card, or at least a one fighting from that card. So if you guys want any cards in specific, feel free to drop them in the chat for this upcoming week. And yeah, we'll just run it the same. I'll post a little picture up on the community tab, just like last week, saying drop the comments. And I kind of feel like it worked well like that because I'm able to screenshot. I'm able to interact with like the members, and you have to be like a member already to even post there. So it just works out. You guys don't have to email me to confirm, because only the members can comment. It just makes life a lot easier. So if you guys don't have anything, I'm going to run through the card for this weekend. I haven't looked at it. I've kind of maybe got a few snippets of people talking here and there. But, I figured I'd just look at the card real quick, give you guys my quick thoughts. So Dominic Reyes versus Carlos Ulberg canceled. Jan Blachowicz versus Alexander Rakic canceled. That's okay. We've got up first, we've got Jasmine Jazz Devicious going to be taking on no one. I don't know why Google will not put up Priscilla Casherware's face on there. It's so odd. It's like Jasmine Jazz Devicious is going to be fighting no one, but she's going to be fighting Priscilla Cachoeira. And if you look at every time she fights anyone, there's just no face, no name there. It's like, what? Why does Google do that? I have no idea. But Jasmine Jazz Devicious going to be taking on Priscilla Cachoeira. I'm probably going to end up going Jasmine Jazz Devicious round 3 or decision. Johan Lanus versus Sam Patterson. Second fight on the card on the early prelims. I'm going to go Johan Lanus. Sam Patterson got absolutely snoozed down a weight class against Yanal Ashmos in his UFC debut, and we haven't seen him since. But, Johan Lanus is a big welterweight, so going to be a tough fight. I'm for sure going Johan Lanus to finish Sam Patterson. So on the regular prelims this week, let's see. Oh, if it's going to load for us. There we go. Jillian Robertson versus Polyana Viana. That's an interesting one. I don't have a strong opinion either way. We are at straw weight. Yeah. You know what? Give me Polyana Viana this week. She's probably the dog too. Give me Polyana Viana to defeat Jillian Robertson. As I said, don't have a strong lean either way. Like, I need to look into it a lot more. It is Monday. I haven't done anything like that. Hey, and we got a new member, none other than that Tangy Snack becomes a member. So truly appreciate it, dude, for showing your support here on the channel. Looking forward to getting your pick for free UFC cards this upcoming weekend, and truly thank you for supporting the channel, because it means a lot here. Because if you know how YouTube works, you don't really get paid through like the ads and everything. It's like, I think like $7 per 1,000 views, and usually my videos get about 1,000 if I'm lucky. So each one of my videos will get about like $7 or something like that. So it's terrible. So I truly appreciate you truly helping out the channel, man. It truly means a ton. Thank you, man. Thank you. And Lesh Lemaine dropping the fire, indeed, showing what's up. Indeed, brother. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. We're glad to have you. We're glad to have you, that Tangy Snack. Truly appreciate it, man. So, so up next, we got Surrey Sydney versus Ramon Tavares. This fight already happened on the Contender Series not too long ago, and Sydney Surrey knocked him out in the first round. I know Dana White called in an early stoppage, and then Ramon Tavares got a rematch, knocked out the dude, and now they're going to make the rematch of that fight that was happening on the Contender Series in the UFC, now that they're both signed to the UFC. But if you ask me, I think the same thing's going to happen. Give me Surrey Sydney to probably knock out Ramon Tavares in the first round again. So up next, we got Charles Ayer Jourdain taking on Sean the Sniper Woodson. And this one I hate, because I've loved both of these fighters. I hate this fight. I don't want to pick this fight because I'm a huge fan of both fighters. But as a fan, I want to pick Sean Woodson because I like him as a fan. 10-1, very good, huge for 145. I mean, how tall is Sean Woodson? 6'2" for 145. He's taller than most lightweights. So he's for sure the tallest lightweight. I mean, tallest featherweight, but he's taller than most lightweights too. It's just like he's got such advantages, but I think one fight you can look back to and maybe see some of the similar styles between Charles Ayer Jourdain and this fighter. When it comes to taking on Sean Woodson and just watching that fight, you're just looking at, man, these styles don't match up well. Go back to watch the Sean the Sniper Woodson versus Luis Saldana fight. I know the fight went to a draw, but it's because Luis Saldana, need Sean Woodson when he was on the ground after he dropped him multiple times already. It's absolutely nuts. But I got to go Charles Ayer Jourdain in this fight just because he's got really good flying kicks, knees, things like that. So it hurts me to say it because I personally like Sean Woodson more. I'm more of a fan of him, but I think he might have some trouble in this fight against Charles Air Jourdain. Up next, we got Brad Katona versus Garrett Armfield. This is the main event of your prelims and going to be the one for you to go get popcorn if you want, because I don't know. Brad Katona's won the Ultimate Fighter twice now, in the UFC, back for the second stint. Taking on Garrett Armfield, which, to be honest, he's not anyone that, rings any ding-a-ling like this guy's going to be a champion or anything like that. I don't know why this is the main event of the prelims, to be honest. Brad Katona is just going to wrestle, hold him up against the fence, do everything he can, exactly what he can to win the fight, and probably nothing else. Main event, here we go. Now we got some fights. We got Movsar Evloev taking on Arnold Allen, and this is going to be an interesting. Movsar Evloev 17-0, Arnold Allen 19-2. Arnold Allen, I don't think lost to the UFC at all, besides in his last fight against Max, and Movsar is obviously undefeated, but kind of risky against Diego Lopez in his last fight as well. Kind of opened the world up to Diego Lopez. I got the shirt now, so it's not this shirt, but a shirt now. But yeah, that's going to be an interesting fight, and I don't know which way it goes, but I feel like unless your ground game is A1, Movsar is just going to wrestle you. So I think I'm going to end up going Movsar there. It could change. As I said, these are just my early picks in the week. Up next, Chris Curtis, Marc-Andre Barriault. Chris Curtis is going to be at a massive height disadvantage here. What is it going to be? Come on, load. Yeah, 5'8" to 6'1". I think that might be an issue, but the body shots from Chris Curtis could lower the power of the power bar. It's going to be an interesting one. Tough fight. Give me the action man, Chris Curtis, there in that fight. Up next, we got an easy one here. Neil Magny versus Mike Malott. UFC is in Canada. We've seen Neil Magny lose by sub multiple times. Mike Malott either is or was the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu coach at Team Alpha Male or Team Alpha. And he wins most of his fights by sub. So in this fight, you will see Mike Malott submit Neil Magny. Bank it right now. You heard it here first. Raquel Pennington versus Mayra Bueno Silva. I don't know why this is the fight that's happening for the vacant bantamweight championship, but it is what it is. Raquel Pennington's old at this point. She still makes fights competitive, but Mayra Bueno Silva, I believe, is on steroids. But, it is what it is. She got cleared to fight, so we will be watching this fight happen when we see Mayra Bueno Silva choke out Raquel Pennington this weekend. And in the main event, Dricus versus Sean Strickland. This could be my bias and just not liking Sean Strickland at all, but I got Dricus du Plessis body locking Sean Strickland, throwing him down just like he did Robert Whitaker, and finish him there. But that's my early picks for the week. If my picks change before Wednesday, you'll hear them then, and then they could even change again Friday when the Friday show happens. So you know what? You got 3 chances to hear my picks this week right now, Wednesday and Friday, right here on the Golden Octagon. Indeed. Where I think that's an old one. All right, y'all. So with that being said, short live. I'm kind of trying to keep the lives pretty short Mondays because I know a lot of people are probably watching football and don't really want to hear me talk about MMA. But for the true fans, I truly appreciate y'all for stopping by here. Y'all are the real ones. But yeah. That being said, Golden Octagon MMA podcast will be will be here live Wednesday at 8:30, as we always are. And on Friday at 10 p.m., we will have Change to Cheddar. For those of you that are here right now and you just want to get a little nugget of information, we will have a special live guest for the first time here ever. A person that I listened to when I very first started betting, and still to this day I go back and I listen to him the majority of the weeks. I'm not going to say I do every single week, because sometimes it's just I got so much stuff going on, it's hard to get out all the information in that I need to. But the first person that I ever started listening to when it came to UFC betting will be here this Friday live. So kind of an experience for me, and it just feels good. So yeah, with that being said, I truly appreciate all of y'all for stopping by here. Remember, once again, Wednesday, Golden Octagon MMA podcast, Change the Cheddar Friday, UFC card video this week will be a 2023 UFC Select Hobby Box where we got an absolute heater. I'm not going to say the best card from the product, but one of the probably top 10 cards from the product. I hit one of them in this box, and it's going to be sick. Me and my girlfriend. So appreciate all y'all stopping by. All y'all for the support, for the, just all the time. My name is Matt. This is the Golden Octagon, and I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. I hope y'all all have a fantastic week, and I'll see y'all Wednesday. Peace.